Okay, so I'm gonna let you in on a few secrets on how to get some six-pack abs. Number one, most important thing is nutrition. You gotta have a clean diet. When they say abs are made in the kitchen, that is 100% true. So make sure to eat a clean diet, get your 6 meals in a day, small meals. Second is get in the gym, do some cardio to lean out. You gotta burn that body fat. Lift some weights, don't be afraid to lift weights. And weight training is so important. Women don't understand, they think, just cardio, but you gotta get in there. Don't be afraid to lift weights. Weights are what's gonna get you tight, get you firm. You're not gonna tone doing cardio. So don't be afraid to lift weights, get in there. The more weight you lift, the more calories you're gonna burn, the faster you're gonna lose weight. So don't be afraid of them. Lift heavy. I lift heavy about 3 to 6 times a week, and look at me, I don't look buff, do I? So don't be afraid of the weights. You're not gonna get big unless you're doing steroids and taking in a ton of calories. And third, watch my workout videos. We've had so many of them on here for you guys, and make sure you do your 3 to 4 sets of however many you could do. It's all about consistency. So make sure you're doing the ab exercises. You wanna do them more than once a week. So follow the routines and you'll have these abs in no time.
In terms of nutrition, what are some foods that you'll eat in a day?
I'm very high in proteins and also carbs. Definitely don't believe in not eating carbs. That's what you burn first off for energy at the gym. So something I eat a lot of is chicken, a lot of chicken breasts. The thighs have a little too much fat in them. A lot of ground turkey, salmon, tuna, tilapia, even halibut. Any white fish is really good. As far as my complex carbs, a lot of brown rice, a lot of sweet potatoes or yams, oatmeal I love. What else do I have? Rice cakes. So all those complex carbs are really good carbs.
What about fruits and vegetables?
Fruits and vegetables, I try to stick to bananas, berries, and apples when I do eat fruits. I just find those more beneficial and they're not as sweet, don't have as much sugar in them. As far as vegetables, everything green. I love asparagus, I love broccoli, spinach, green beans I love. So I try to stick to those for my vegetables.
What about seasoning to make stuff taste good?
Oh my gosh, okay, seasonings, I love Mrs. Dash. Mrs. Dash, everything. When I'm dieting, normally I don't try to stay away from salt because it retains more water. So Mrs. Dash, everything. I use a lot of pepper, I use a lot of lemon or lime. That's pretty much all that I use for seasonings.
What about some sweet? People have a sweet tooth.
Something sweet as far as something I would eat for a cheat meal or just something sweet that's not so bad?
Either way. Maybe not so bad.
Okay, so not so bad peanut butter. It's fatty, but they're good fats, or avocado is good fats, but stuff that I add to my food that's sweet.
What about smoothies?
Oh, smoothies, oh my gosh. One of my favorite smoothies is I use an apple, I use half of a banana, I use a few blackberries, and I mix that with peanut butter and a little bit of ice and a little bit of water, and it's just delicious.
Okay. How many days a week do you lift weights in the gym?
I lift weights 6 days a week.
For how long?
For about an hour, hour and a half.
How many days a week do you do cardio?
I do cardio 6 days a week also.
For how long?
About 45 minutes. Anywhere from 20, depending on how clean my diet is. If my diet's very clean, I only normally have to do about 25 minutes a day. But if I'm not being super strict on my diet, I usually do about 45 minutes to an hour of cardio a day.
So the better someone's diet is, the less cardio they have to do.
Exactly. The cleaner your diet, the less work you have to put in.
And if somebody has a harder time with diet, a little more cardio.
A little more cardio, definitely. If you know you're going to eat, it's calories in, calories out. So if you know you're going to eat more, you know you're going to have to put in harder work at the gym. But as long as you do it, you'll stay on point.
And what's more important, the weight training or the cardio?
I think definitely weight training over anything. I mean, I feel like when you weight train, you're not only burning calories as you're working out, but even after you leave the gym, even after your workout, you're still consistently burning calories. So I definitely prefer weight training over cardio.
If you had to do one or the other, what's better, weight training or cardio?
Definitely weight training. Weight training will sculpt your body. It'll give you nice, tight curves. Cardio, I mean, it'll help you lose weight, but you really don't, you still have flab everywhere. So with the weights, you're not only going to burn calories, you're going to sweat a lot, you're going to get a great workout, you're going to be sore, but you're going to tight and tone your entire body. So if you want, nice, sexy, tight stomach, really the only way to do it is with, weights or your ab exercises. So you're not going to do any of that doing cardio.
Okay, and what's the single most important thing for success?
I think the most important thing is definitely consistency. No matter what you're doing, whether it's with your clean diet or exercising, I mean, if you only exercise once a week, of course, you're not going to really get results. If you're kind of sort of eating clean, you're going to kind of sort of look good. So I just say stick with the program. You know, if you veer off every once in a while, I cheat too. Everyone does. Just make sure you get back on track and stay consistent with your workouts and your diet. And even if your diet's not perfect, as long as you're putting in the work and burning off the calories, doing some cardio, you're going to look great.
All right, good job.